Hey folks, Matt from outoftheimage.com. Got a question here on YouTube in comments from Philip Orlando, or Philippe. I'm not sure how you say that. Um, for video only, would you buy the G7 or the a6300? Great question. So he's asking, if he's just doing video, would I buy the Panasonic G7 or the Sony a6300? That's a tough question. I would probably lean towards the G7 for two reasons. Price, because you can get the G7 with a lens, and actually I think there's even a package right now from B&H and Adorama, maybe even Amazon, that includes a video mic. I think the Rode video mic is coming with it too for $600. So the kit lens, which is pretty decent, the G7, and a Rode video mic for $600. And a plethora of Micro Four Thirds lenses available at quite reasonable prices. I love my Panasonic 42.5 millimeter f1.7, and you can also get the new 25 millimeter f1.7. So lots of excellent, reasonably priced glass available. The a6300 is twice the price. You're looking at $1,000, I believe it is, for body only. And I think you're into $1,150 or $1,200, somewhere around there, with the kit lens. And I don't really like the kit lens, so you're going to want a different lens. And that's where it starts to fall down as well, because there's not as many good lens options at the same reasonable prices. So for a lot less money, you get the G7, which has excellent 4K video and excellent image quality for photography as well, by the way. And great apps. I love the way the apps work on my iPad to control it, and very, very happy with that camera. So for basically half the price, you can get into a fantastic system. If price is no objective or no problem, then the a6300 probably isn't a bad deal. I mean, it's supposed to have excellent 4K. All the reports I'm hearing, all the user reports back on the channel here, people very, very happy with the 4K video. Lens selection is going to cost you a lot more to get similar comparative quality lenses for the Sony. Although if you're doing video, you can use adapters, use older lenses, so it's not so much of a big deal. So it's kind of a toss-up there. If money's a big deal, if money's consideration, which it usually is, it is for me, I would go the route of the G7. If it's not so much, and maybe you want to use it if you want to do some photography too, although you did say just for video, then the a6300 is decent. And the key is that if you're just using it for video and you don't need autofocus, there's a whole whack of lenses you can get from all across the board, from Nikon, from all different people, that you can use, especially older ones, via adapters on the a6300, which opens it wide up for you, wide open. So, bit of a hedging my bets there on my answer. As I said, for best value, G7. If you're not all that concerned with a little bit extra for the a6300, it's a good camera. It really is. So, what do you guys think? Would you recommend the G7, or would you recommend the a6300 from Sony? Leave your answers below and explain yourself a bit, yay or nay, and why. And let's help out Philip. And thanks for your question, and we'll be back soon here at outoftheimage.com.